We sell to athletes and fitness enthusiasts like yourself with mobility and injury prevention. So we help them overcome muscle tightness, joint stiffness, recurring injuries. We're at 33 million in revenue. We want to be at 100. We've been scaling very fast. Now we're at a point where our CAC to LTV has like squashed down to 2.1, so we don't have the breathing
Is this
room.
coaching or info? Sorry, coaching, info, or products?
Info.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, coaching. Low ticket to high ticket ascension.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so our CAC to LTV is now 2-to-1. We just don't
Interesting.
have the cushion to like continue scaling the sales team.
Yeah.
To be honest, we need to double the sales team. We just need more cushion.
Yeah. So what I was referencing earlier about LTV to CAC at each of those kind of intervals of manual labor, did that resonate with you a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah. So you need to increase LTV. So are you all direct response? Is it all paid, or do you have organic?
We have a big organic following, but it's mainly like 70% of the clients are coming from paid. We run a lot of paid.
Yeah. So I've got good news and bad news. If right now you're at 2-to-1, I would imagine the profit margins are compressing, right?
Yeah,
so sales are high,
especially
but yeah, margins are lower.
Yeah.
The issue is that, believe it or not, if we were to pull out the 30% that's coming from organic, the business would probably not be profitable.
Yeah, it might be less than. I'd have to check exactly what that is.
So what are your margins?
20%.
Right. 20% is coming from the free traffic, and then the other 80%. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So a part of it as well, like our close percentage as a company is 20%. The reason for that is like we've gone from 4 sales reps to 40 sales reps in like 3 months. So a lot of our sales reps are still in ramp. So like it should be like 35%, which would give us a bit of breathing room, but it's still, like anything else we can do to liquidate more on the front end. And
I think this is actually pure ops. So it's going to be the sales motion and dialing that in, and probably adding some elements of education prior to the close in addition to what you're currently doing to make it easier for the sales guys to do their job with less ramp. And then I'm sure you're proficient at doing sales because you're in fitness and obviously have a hardcore sales. Well, I'm guessing if it's 40 phone sales guys selling info, like it's pretty hardcore in terms of the selling perspective. Who runs the sales team?
So we've got 40 reps. There's then 4 pod leaders, managers, and then there's 1 director of sales.
Got it. Who developed the sales training?
Myself. Like it's kind of come from myself. It's evolved a little bit over time from our like top sales reps, but it's mainly me and the sales director.
It's going to be like, to solve this business, it's going to be a recruiting and training thing.
Like in terms of sales reps, better reps.
Yeah.
So
like if we look at the whole business, it's like we have to solve that. Now, could we also probably look at the ad side? Like, are there things on the creative that might be able to give you a lift? Probably. Conversion rate throughout the funnel, sure, any incremental return is going to be positive. But I would bet right now that it's going to be, how do we get the best guys to 40, 45, and then have the median be 30, 35.
Yeah, our best guys are close to 40.
Okay. But right now, you're saying the team average is less than
20,
that.
yeah, because there's so many still ramping.
So part of it, so recruiting and training is going to be the business that you're in from a selling perspective. And so you have a sales business, fundamentally. You have a sales business with direct response media on the front end. And so there's so much that goes into sales training. I just rewrote the ACQ sales closer handbook and all of our onboarding process. There's so much like nuance that goes into it, and a lot of it is just there's so much wasted effort that happens and untraining that occurs on the job when it's done the wrong way, that most sales, or like I would say 95% of sales organizations, their primary method for basically scaling the sales team is hire as many people as possible, let the bad guys die out, which is scaling through selection rather than scaling through training. And when you scale through training, you can scale with higher margins because you don't have to pay the mercenaries their king's ransom, because you can take anybody off the street and they can immediately sell. And so that's where your alpha is going to come in compared to people on, like in your space who have to just take the mercenaries who will jump from offer to offer to offer, because you can pay them less and you'll be able to ramp them higher and you'll be able to get more of them. And so fundamentally, like that is the motion that's going to be the competitive advantage of the business outside of the obvious. Like you need to still be able to run really good ads.
Yeah. So the 80-20 for us then is like to increase LTV is like better sales team.
Yes. You're not going to increase LTV. You're going to increase dollars per lead.
Yeah. Okay, got it. And what is a healthy CAC to LTV for our business model at this scale?
I mean, honestly, you want it to be bigger.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to be bigger. But someone said yesterday 10-1, and I don't see how that we could do that.
I think that you could get to 5-1 as a good target. and that would probably get like getting the sales function where it should be would get you to 3.5, maybe 4-ish. And then I would say the other kind of 20-25% lift that would happen there is going to happen front end conversion rate optimization stuff, media, and then we'd have to look at what's the renewal rate on the back end, how many people renew long term. Because like the two most profitable pieces of the business for you are the customers that are coming in for free, which is basically the entirety of your margin right now, and then customers that renew that you don't have to pay CAC for. Right, those are the things that are dropping to the bottom line. Everything in the middle is literally just to facilitate these two things.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and so we just need to like, how do we double down on these two? Because these are the most profitable things, and then lift this so that we can unlock more to get to 100.
Okay.
But if you get to 4 or 5, then you can get to 100. So I mean, although this will be ops heavy, this will be work, but you also get paid 70 extra million a year. So.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
If you are a business owner and you are not growing as fast as you'd like, I'd like to give you a free gift. So my team and I put together the $100 million scaling roadmap, which is basically 200 hours of us looking over all the portfolio companies we've had and what stages of growth they went through, and more importantly, where they got stuck and how they got past it. And so we broke it into these 10 stages, and we made this little kind of quiz thing where if you put in your business information, it'll tell you where you're at, and the most important part for you, what to do for each of the functions of the business across product, marketing, sales, customer success, recruiting, IT, human resources, and finance. And so no matter what you're struggling with, someone else has already struggled with it and solved it. And so I'd like to give you this thing absolutely free. You can go to acquisition.com/roadmap, plug in your business information. And if you want us to actually help you deconstrain the business and you're trying to scale, we'd love to help you out. On the thank you page, you can just book a call with my team and we will look at the business, see if we can help. And if we can, we'll invite you out to Vegas and we'll do this in person live.